in a city, still so far from home. I've searched for you all my life. Cast out like a shadow, racing towards the light. I pray to see you one more time.
What's up guys, my name is Josh Likings. Thank you so much for watching my videos. Well, welcome back to my YouTube channel if you are a returning subscriber. And if you're new here, kindly consider subscribing and hitting the bell button so that you do not miss out on each and every video that I upload. Well guys, today we have a different kind of video. This video is not going to be about flossing or what, but we're going to reveal this baby here. As most of you know, or most of you don't know, I recently got into an accident and my role in the accident for me was non-fault. So when that happens in the United Arab Emirates, you have the right to claim insurance. When you do claim insurance guys are responsible for giving optional vehicle. Meanwhile, as they keep your car in the garage. So this is what happened. They gave us this baby. It's a HYUNDAI ELANTRA 2018 model. And today we're gonna give you our first impressions. And I'm featuring a wonderful guy who has been on my channel already. Remember him in the interview, UAE driver's license. Yeah, this is the guy. I'm bringing him back so that he can charm you with his charm. Well, we're going to be telling you 5 things that we like about this car and 5 bad things that we do not like about this car. Guys, without further ado, let's jump into the video.
What's up guys? This is Charles Pro coming back to Josh Likings. I'm a guest here by the way, but I've got my channel. Please check out my content. It's Charles Pro. Well, I'm introducing to you this machine we've been using for the last 4 days. So I'm gonna give you the first impressions of this machine, right? This is a HYUNDAI ELANTRA 2018 model. It is a 2.0 liter engine, 4 cylinders. It has 147 horsepower and 132 torque. It is a 6-speed automatic gearbox. It is also a front wheel and 15-inch rims. Yeah. So this baby, it is a 5-passenger car, 5 doors, and fuel tank gets filled up at 50 liters full capacity. Right. This car in its own segment, like the Honda Civic, the Mazda 3, the HYUNDAI ELANTRA is pretty fast. It can do 0 to 100 in 9.5 seconds. In total, the HYUNDAI ELANTRA 2018 has got 7 airbags. In safety-wise, we could say this is a pretty safe car for you to drive and your family. This vehicle is equipped with a means of detecting and stopping intrusion of unwanted personnel. This vehicle has what we call pretensioners. Pretensioners allow the seat belts to keep you safe in an optimal position in this car. Other cars don't have these features. So if you are in this car, it keeps you in an optimal position during a collision. It has what we call a stability control. With the stability control, this is when the driver, if the vehicle senses that you've exceeded your control limits, it will engage the low gears and reduce the speeds at which you are. And by that, the vehicle will be going a little bit slow until you gain the stability of the vehicle. So that minimizes the collision that you're going to make head on or whatever side of the collision that comes from. So it is a feature that no other vehicle in this category has. It is only with the HYUNDAI ELANTRA 2018.
Okay guys, that has been Charles Pro talking all good about this car, but I guess I'm here to talk about the things that I did not like about this car. I mean, it's a pretty nice car, but I think they messed up in some of the few things I'm going to be showing you. First and foremost, I'll show you something. This is trunk. It is a pretty spacious trunk. I mean, you can fit almost everything that you want. It's big, as you can see it also from the background. But the problem is you can only open it with two options. Either with a key fob, yeah, you can see, holding down this button, all right, or in this lever. See, this is in this trunk. I wish there was an option of holding at least a pad down here, because yes, most of the cars actually coming from an E39, we have a pad here. So if you do not have your key with you, you can always press the pad and open the trunk. That would be much easier. I know this is I think this is the base trim, that's why it doesn't have that upper trim, or the full option has that option of where you just stand here and the trunk will open by itself if you have the key fob. I don't know, but at least they would have at least put a pad here so that you can have more than two options. Because if you do not have this, it means you cannot open and you cannot access also the lever from the driver's seat. So that is a flaw. Exterior versus interior. Look at this baby. It looks sporty, right? It looks aggressive from the front. Don't show that. It looks very beautiful from outside. If you look at it, you're going to be in tight, you know. It's going to give you all the first class looks. I mean, it's segment when you check Corolla and Honda Civic. Of course, you cannot match their looks with this one. I mean, this one is a beauty, but where they mess it up is interior. Come to them. This one has been dressed because this is actually from car rent. So a lot of people are going to be using it. So it has been dressed, the seats have been dressed. But even if they were not dressed, the seats are very cheap. You know, it's plastic everywhere. You cannot find anywhere that is soft. I know it's the base trim, but I think they could have done better. Guys, the infotainment system, come check it out. Look at it. It is a very nice car, but with a I don't think they did this justice also. Look at it. There is nothing. You cannot touch the screen. I know it's the base model, but they could have done better. The screen is very small. I think that is also another flaw. They could have done much better. And yeah, I know it has all the fancy steering control. Think about getting this car. I guess you have to think about changing a radio. Besides, this car doesn't have camera. If you're backing up or reversing, it doesn't even have sensors. I mean, for a pretty car like this one, 2018 model, at least it has these things that you can't miss. Most of the cars, new cars actually, that are coming out, latest models, those are safety features that are considered, you know, as basic. At least sensors must be on. I've seen Elantras 2015 base models that have sensors. They do not have cameras, but at least they have sensors. When you're backing up, you can easily get early warnings that maybe you might run into something, but this one doesn't have all that. So guys, I think that is another flaw that they could have done better. Do this. I mean, it sounds very squeaky, right? It is a nice car. At least they could have put something that sounds aggressive, just like how it looks like, you know. But imagine you're in traffic and you're honing at someone. Maybe they might think it is a bike that is coming from the back. Usually they will not even give you way. Listen to that. It's crazy. Bonus point, guys, is about the fuel economy. This car, as Charles told you, it is a 2.0 liters. Yes, but we expect it to do very well in terms of economy, you know, because it's a pretty new car, and apparently Hyundai is praised. I mean, it is put in a segment where it has to compete with Corolla and Honda Civic. Those are very, very nice cars in terms of economy, especially if you're not going upscale. Yeah, you're coming on, you know, these are all budget cars. They say this car can go 100 kilometers on 7.4 liters. But to be honest, I've been driving this for like 90 kilometers per day, and that is not actually it's actual consumption. Because I'll give you an example. If you pump 19 liters, it will show you 270 kilometers, right? But that's not true, because usually it is under 200 kilometers. I don't know, maybe the flaw is with this car, because actually it has it is pretty new. It is a 3-year-old car, but it has 111,000 kilometers on it. Maybe the flaw is with this one. and it needs some calibration, but its economy or mileage per gallon is not as that impressive as it is on paper. So guys, in conclusion, you would ask yourself, is Hyundai Elantra a nice car? Is it worth your investment? Well, I don't know. This is your decision to make. As for me, personal experience, yes, I would still get this car because I talked about its flaws. Again, my friend or my colleague Charles Pro talked about its features and the nice things, the first impressions that he liked about the car. And guys, as you can see, it looks sporty, yeah, and it is pretty spacious inside. You can easily fit 4 big people, right? The infotainment system is easy to operate, yeah, though it is pretty limited. And the trunk is spacious. So all I can say is there is a lot of good things that you could like about this car. Yeah, guys, maybe something that I missed to talk about is this car is an economy car and a budget car. Apparently, if you're looking out to get one of these and you're here in the United Arab Emirates, it can begin from 25,000 dirhams. That is if you're buying it off market, second hand. Its average would be maybe 37,000 and maximum would be 47,000 dirhams. That's if you're looking out to get this car. There is a million reasons for you to get this car. It is pretty fast in its segment, as Charles Pro told you. Yeah, I mean, look at it. It is an economy car, but if it can manage to go from 0 to 100 within 9.5 seconds, I mean, it is pretty fast in its segment. And don't forget, in its segment, you can find Toyota Corolla, you can find this Hyundai Elantra, and a Honda Civic. At least these are the top competitors. In terms of reliability, this car is rated slightly above average. And guys, before we wrap up this video, I thought it would be very unfair to not talk about the sound system. Yeah, once I tune in the speakers, you're going to be amazed, right? And I thought if I did not talk about this, I wouldn't have done this car justice. So take a moment, listen to these speakers, and you'll be the one to judge. But for me, I think it is very premium. Wait a minute. Yep. Let's look for this non-copyrighted song. Yeah. This song is Beach Lovers. Beach Lovers. So listen. Guys, I guess you can be the one to judge, right? And leave your comment in the comment section. That's if you like, yeah, the sound of these speakers. And by the way, there is no modification done on the sound system. It's just the original speakers. And when I sat in this car for the first time, usually when I sit in cars, the first thing I do is play music. Yeah, I know you do. You also like music. Yeah, so first impression was that. I was like, wow. Yeah, speakers were vibrating like crazy. So I'm like, yeah, this is a very, very nice speaker setup. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you in the next one.